Good afternoon. This is Father Jamie and Bernadette. Say hi, Bernadette. She's busy checking things out. Today I would like to talk about, since we're up here on top of the mountain again at the St. Michael the Archangel Shrine, what I call St. Michael's Point, today I would like to talk about mountaintop experiences. Of course, as you all know, we are in the season of Lent. And a week or so ago, we had the gospel reading when Jesus and a couple of his apostles went up a mountain, and they had what we typically like to call the mountaintop experience. In this case, the transfiguration of Jesus, when Jesus became dazzling white and Moses and Elijah appeared and began speaking with him. And the apostles were quite overwhelmed by the whole thing, especially when that dark cloud, or light cloud, however it's translated, a cloud came over the mountain, and they heard the voice of the Father saying to listen to his Son, of whom he is well pleased. Now, not all of us can have a mountaintop experience like that. Some saints may have had something like that. Maybe one of you all have had an experience like that, where the divine just overwhelms and you have this very intimate experience. I've had some experiences in my time. But what I really want to talk about today, connected with that, is that we have to be cautious. The devil is at work in the world today, and we have to be careful with our emotions and our experiences. One thing I like to tell people, if you have a mystical experience or mountaintop experience, that's all well and good. But if that experience goes against what the Bible and the church teaches, then it is of the devil. I've heard of people that have said, oh, I heard God say this, and I've heard the Blessed Virgin Mary say this or that. You know, that's all well and good, but if these voices or visions are telling us to go against the church and against the Bible, it is of the devil. We have to be careful. And that is why I urge us to go to Mass every Sunday. That is the ultimate mountaintop experience. It's where God touches earth on the altar, in the Eucharist, in Holy Communion, and comes into our soul when we receive Holy Communion. There's nothing greater than that. Some of us may look at Mass as boring and mundane, but Jesus speaks to us in the simple ways, not just the overwhelming, emotion-driven ways. So be careful. Be careful. There's people that have left the church over these visions and, supposed messages from God. God does not intend us to leave his church. I heard someone talk about, Jesus sat right on my bed and told me this and told me I had to get saved and blah, 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 and, left the Catholic Church. That was the devil. That was not God. None of us are saved until we get to heaven. We have to try to work towards being saved every day and deal with the life that we've been dealt. Make the best of it. Try to live God's way of life to the best of our ability. And love our neighbor as ourself. As I said, I've had several mystical experiences in my life. Some of those I will keep to myself. But, God shows his love regardless of whether we have an emotion-driven experience or not. And not everyone is going to have an experience like that. And that's okay. We don't need to base our God experience off emotions, because if we do that, we're not worshiping God. We're worshiping our emotions. So may we have this balance between our mountaintop experiences and what God has handed down to us through the church and through his teaching in the Bible. May we strive to see God in the simple ways every day, whether that be in the smile of a baby, the love shown by a dog to her master. Little things like that. A hug, a hello when you need it, a beautiful sunset, and most of all, in the Holy Mass, in the liturgy. May you all have a blessed day and a blessed rest of your Lent. God love you. Catch you later.